Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, but today we're going to be doing a budget with me. This will be a budget that features myself and my husband's income as a family that's dual income with no kids. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hey guys, welcome back again. If you haven't been able to figure out from my little calculator here, we are going to be budgeting $1,550 today in our last cash stuffing video before we go to Hawaii. So let me grab my budget with me tracker sheet and we will get right into it. All right. So as I mentioned, this is a week where my husband and I were both paid. If you're new to my channel, my husband works full-time. I work very part-time for our family business, and I'm paid weekly. He is paid bi-weekly. We also do not cash stuff for bills, so anything that we're stuffing is after all the bills have been paid for the next 2 weeks until he is paid again. We only pay bills every other week on the weeks when he is paid, since my paycheck is really just for like our weekly spending and a little bit of sinking funds. So the amount that we're working with today is $1,550. And I did already go through and write $50 in his fund money. He usually gets $30, but he had sold some things on Mercari and that was an extra $20. And so he wanted that for his fund money too. So that is why he's getting extra this week. But before we get into it, I have one more thing that I'm going to write in right off the bat, and that's anniversary. So again, if this is your first time watching, my husband and I are celebrating our 10th wedding anniversary next week. Actually, on the day that this comes out, let's see, it'll be the next day after that. So it's the 17th of October is our 10-year wedding anniversary. And we are going to be celebrating in Hawaii. And this is like a really big trip for us. We've been talking about it for a while. So this is my last cash stuffing before our trip. So I am allocating $1,200 from this check to our anniversary trip. As far as, this is all spending money. So for dinners and excursions and whatever, we have paid some of that up front. So some things are already prepaid. Obviously, our hotel is all prepaid. We had 2 car rentals on Turo. Those are both paid. All of our gifts have been bought. So we are just doing spending money. I already do have money in that envelope, but we're going to add to it today. So I wanted to make sure I got those 2 things out of the way because those are the big things I wanted to make sure I had specific amounts in. So we're starting with the $1,550, and I'm going to go ahead and just take away the $1,250 right off the bat because I know that that's already accounted for. So we actually have $300 left to work with for the rest of my categories. Let me turn this brightness up a little bit. It seems kind of dark. Okay. So I already know for sure that I'm not going to put anything in my wallet. We are done with the spending. We are about to leave. So I'm not putting anything. We've already bought everything that we need. Groceries, we're eating through what we have. So I'm not going to add anything there. So the only thing that I need to account for over here is the $50 for his fund money. Okay. Then moving into my high priority binder. So usually what I do is I pull out each binder and see what I can do in each category, what I can add to maybe like round out an envelope or something like that. So I'm going to actually grab, nope, I'm not going to grab a pen. I will fill these in once I'm done, my trackers in once I'm done with my budget. So the emergency fund, minimum every week, I'm always adding $20. And that's what we're going to do this week. It has $720. So we'll put 20 in there and that'll put it at $740. My dog's emergency fund also always gets a minimum of 20. So we're going to do that. So that would put it at 80. Now all the rest of my envelopes are not a huge priority for me this week in particular because a lot of the money is going towards anniversary. But I did mention that I'm trying to add something to every envelope moving forward, even if it's a couple dollars. In my case, minimum I would put in an envelope is $5. Just that's a me preference because I hate singles. I want increments of 5. So let's subtract from this $300 the $40 that I put into my emergency funds. And so we have $260 left to do in each category. So minimum, I want to put 5 to 10 in each category. Some are going to get a little bit more, but let's see what we're working with as we move through here. So my car repair envelope has 95. This did go down because I had to do my registration and an emissions test. We have to do that every 2 years here in New Mexico. And so that was 75. And then I also got a car wash and that was 15. So I'm down to 95 in this envelope. So I definitely want to put something. I'm going to do 15 in here and that'll put it at 110. Michigan, I'm going to add, let's see, what does this have? Michigan has 15. Let's add another 10. Anniversary is getting the 1,200. Vacation, this is for our Mexico vacation, and that has 90, so I'm going to put another 10 in there to make it 100. And then Disney has 70, and I am going to put 50 in here this time, I think. Okay, so let me add up everything in this binder. So we have 40 into, 20 into my emergency fund, 20 into my dog's emergency fund, 15 into car repair, 10 into Michigan, 1,200 into anniversary, 10 into vacation, and 50 into Disney. So that's a total of $1,325. So we started with $1,550. We put 50 into my wallet and $1,325 into my high priority binder. So we have $175 left between these two. So let's grab my next binder, which is my short-term sinking funds, and we will take a look at that one, what we can do. All right. So my dogs have 100. I always minimum want to put $20 in there, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Household has 10. Let's go ahead and put 10 in there again. Costco has 20, and I definitely want to put some in there, so let's do another 20. Beauty will put 10. Toiletries, how much does that have? It has 5. Let's do another 5 in there. Self-care has 15, and let's do 5 in there. And then health is at 70. Let's see. Let's do 30 in there. So, whoops. Mental note, we had 175 left. So in this binder, we're going to put 20, 10, 20, 10, 5 plus 5 plus 30. So we're putting 100 in here. We had 175. So that means we have 75 left to go into my low priority binder. All right, so let's take a look at that and see what we can do here. So how many categories do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 because of the quick 250. So minimum, each one of these is going to get 10 and one of them is going to get 15. So let me see which one I want to add a little bit more to. All right, we're going to do 10 in coffee, We're going to do 15 in entertainment. That's the one that's going to get 15. Clothing will get 10. Shopping will get 10. Gifts will also get 10. And hobbies will get 10. And then my one savings challenge that I'm working on will get 10. So let's just add this up really quickly. I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. So that is correct. So let's add this all up one last time and make sure that we have 1550. So you've got 50 plus 1325 plus 100 plus 75. So that's correct. We have 1,550. And that is the magic number. So cool. Everything adds up and we are good to go. So I will say, I'll give you guys a little tidbit of information here for my next cash stuffing. For this $1,200 that's going into anniversary, that is going to be in placeholders because I am not going to carry that much cash through the airport on multiple planes and, in Hawaii. I'm going to probably bring a couple $100 in cash for places that maybe are cash only, but otherwise that money is staying in my account. So in my cash stuffing, yes, I'm going to put $1,550 that I'm cash stuffing, but a lot of it will be in placeholders just because I do not want to have that much cash on my person for the trip. So that wraps it up for today, guys. If you haven't already subscribed and you enjoyed this content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you did make it all the way to the end, leave me a dolphin emoji in the comments. I thank you all so much for watching, and we will catch you guys in our next video. Bye.